guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so the time has come. I am going to attempt my first ever mixed media cover for the journal that I'm working on for Banya at SS Digital Studio. I'm incredibly nervous because I'm doing this for the first time and I'm filming it, which usually things don't go well when I'm filming. However, I am confident that this will be okay. First things first, I need to give all the credit for everything I've learned about mixed media covers to Debbie at Kip's Corner. Hi, Debbie. Honestly, everything that I'm doing, I think I've seen her do, and I know that I'm not going to do it as well. So I am going to link her channel in the description box below, and you can go and check her out because she is amazing. So I have all kinds of things on my desk right now. Well, this is the cover, first of all. These are some chipboard pieces from Prima Marketing. This was one whole set, and they were just, plain chipboard, and I've gessoed the fronts of them because I figured that might be better for painting purposes. I'm gonna move them off of here because we're not to that stage yet, but I just wanted to show you those. I'm gonna put them somewhere safe. Okay, so the cover that I'm using is from a vintage collection of Emily Dickinson poems, and I am using it just as it is. So I took the book block out from the spine. What I have done is I've used some book mending tape, I think it's called. Again, that was all thanks to Debbie. I've put that down on the inside of the spine, and I know that my fabric is, I covered it with some like duck cloth or canvas type material, and I know that it's not centered. My tape wasn't centered, so when I covered the tape, it's obviously off center, but that's okay because I'm doing a hidden spine and it will overlap, so it'll be centered once I put the pages, the signatures in. So just don't look at that for now. Anyway, that's what I did on the inside. On the outside, I had to deal with the name of the book and everything that was on the spine. I happened to have some paint. It was actually paper, like puffy paper paint, excuse me, meant to go on paper. However, it was the exact color of this fabric here that was on the original, spine of the book. And I knew I was going to put lace here anyway, so I just took that paint and used my finger and I just rubbed it in right over the lettering, which was gold, like the ISBN number on the back. And then I just covered it with this vintage lace. So you can't even, I don't even think you can tell. I certainly can't see it, and I've tried really hard. So that's what I've done. I added a Tim Holtz hitch post here. These are so frustrating, and maybe someone can tell me what I'm doing that's, how I'm using these wrong. The little screw that is supposed to go through the hole and then you're supposed to screw this part on it's like a centimeter long. I mean, not even. It's probably like, I don't know my centimeters. I mean, it's not even an eighth of an inch, I don't think. So I can never get it to go through and then actually screw it on. So what I do is I use E6000 and I glue the two pieces. I do have a hole, so this part is through the hole, and then this part is just sitting on top. So, but it's not going anywhere, so I'm not worried about it. I already added book corners, which looking back on it, I probably should have done that later, but we're learning. And then I have a large eyelet in the back, and that's where my sari silk will go for my closure. So that's what I've done so far. And like I said, I kind of wish I had waited on the corners at least, probably the hitch post too, but I get ahead of myself and, you know, I just start doing things and I don't really think about it. All right. Eventually I'm going to use some transparent matte texture paste with this stencil. Debbie did that on my Alice in Wonderland journal. So she had, you know, the transparent texture paste and it just looks amazing. So I'm going to attempt that, but not yet. I also have some Art Alchemy from Prima metallic acrylic paint, or metallic, I'm not sure how you say that. This one is blackberry, I believe, but I think it's going to go really well with the cover, and I'm going to use this on the chipboard. And then I have also from Prima the Art Alchemy metallic wax, gilder's wax, I think you call it, or just wax, in rose gold. And I'll probably end up using that on the chipboard as well to kind of tone down the paint and give it, you know, a different look, some extra layers, right? I have some, I don't know if I'll use these or not, but I have some flowers here, maybe paper and satin little flowers. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. You know, and then I also have, you know, lots of other like flat back pearls and such that we can add if we want to. So, but to start off, I want to like give just a background, and I thought that I would use a stamp and some embossing ink and just some vintage pearl embossing powder, just for, you know, just to give it like a background. I hope this is the part I'm scared about, because I can't really, if this messes up, I kind of have to start over. So fingers crossed that this will work. So let's go ahead and do that. I have a piece of paper here so that I can catch, you know, my extra embossing powder. I haven't decided yet. I might do it on the back too, but I haven't quite decided whether I want to do that. I also want to make sure that I don't stamp on the spine part. I just don't want to. I probably could and it would be fine, but let me grab, let's see, I think I have some washi tape here. We'll hold that down. Let's see. I think maybe we can just hold it. Well, that's probably not the best idea. I'm just going to wrap it around actually and hold it like that. There we go. I think that'll work. And all right, there we go. So I just want to add some, you know, I'm not even gonna like ink up the whole thing. I'm just gonna do, you know, kind of some bits here and there, just for a background. So fingers crossed. The first thing I have to do is use the tool that I hate more than anything, because it feels like chalk. It probably is chalk, but it helps when you're embossing, but I seriously hate this thing. I think what it does is it gets all the static off. If I'm not sure that I have that right. But sometimes when you're using embossing powder, the powder will stick to places that you haven't, you know, stamped, and then you get like a weird, you know, extra bits of stuff. Anyway, let's do that. And then this is just Distress Clear Embossing ink. And let's go ahead and ink up a little bit of this. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing. I know I'm off to the side a bit. But like I said, I don't want to overdo it. And I want to make sure that I don't have ink on the outside part. So let's see, we'll just I'm going to do this kind of bit by bit. So, all right, so there's that section. I'm going to go ahead, set this aside, add my embossing powder. I'm so messy with this stuff. That's why I have the paper underneath. All right. And we will carefully tap off the extra. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way. And now I'm going to use my heat tool. So I'm going to, I'll mute the sound while I do this so you don't have to listen to my heat tool. I want to put this away, but I'll wait until after. Let me move that out of the way. All right, so here we go. All right, oh, I love that. I think that looks fabulous. I got a little bit on the metal here, but that should scrape right off. So not worried about that. Yep, that comes right off. I think that looks gorgeous. All right, so let's do some more. Let's see. Let's do a different section of the stamp. I want to grab my, oh, let's put this back first. I am so messy, so, you know, don't do what I do. There's probably a better method for this. But, you know. All right. And I always put the lid back on this because I have spilled it before. All right, let's see. Let's do some at the bottom, but I want to kind of see where this is gonna sit and then sort of decide. And this is there's gonna be a piece here. I think we'll do down here. All right, let's go ahead and use our yucky chalk thingy again. It does work. It really does. So that's why I kind of deal, but I don't like it. Excuse me. All right, let's get that out of the way. All right, and ink. Double check. See, I've got ink on the edges here, and that will definitely leave a mark if I don't scrape that off with my hand. All right. I didn't really plan that perfectly. However, I think it'll be okay. Let's see, maybe I can kind of, no, that's okay. Let's see what happens. let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna grab another piece of paper. All right, I am going to mute the sound again and I'll be right back. Okay, we're done with that. Let me pull this off of here. Okay. All right, we are done with that part, I think. Let me, hopefully that, okay. It like, well, yeah, I'll just use this. The heat started kind of like going through the book. So let me wipe off whatever we have here. So we don't get it on the inside. All right, I might go back and ink or emboss the back side, but for now, I'm just gonna work on the front. Let me put this away. Okay, next, let's see, what do we have next? Let's grab our chipboard here so we can kind of get an idea. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do like the texture paste along in here. Because yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And then we might, I think I'll make this like a two-parter because, or three, who knows, it might take me a while. Grab some more paper here because I want to cover up the sections, you know, that I don't want to accidentally put texture paste on. So if I can find the end of my washi. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tape it just in a couple places here. All right, so I think if I just carefully sort of do this, maybe. This is fun watching me tape stuff, right? You know, it's part of the process, I think. I mean, it's part of the process that I'm doing. All right. Because I want to do, see, I sort of want to get some, I wonder if I can poke, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That way I can make it so I don't get any harsh lines. And then I think down here is going to be covered up anyway, right? Or can we move it? Move it down a little bit, maybe poke it through here. I don't want to get weird. It might be the best I can do. I'm trying to avoid the edges. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, I think I'm gonna have to do it this way. Like that. And then I'll put a little piece of paper down here so that I don't get those harsh lines, right? I guess I wish the stencils were bigger, maybe. That would help. I'm not sure. I feel like it would be helpful, but all right. There. Okay. I forgot a palette knife. Which one? This one, I think. Okay, and I'm going to do this. Whoops, I can't move that down, can I? That's fine. Okay, you can see what I'm doing for the most part. So this is the transparent, matte. And I'm actually just going to take it. There's plenty here, probably, on the lid, and I'm just using a little plastic paint palette. Can you see at all what I'm doing? There we go. And that should be plenty. I can always grab more. I don't want to waste it. All right. So let's do this. This is always stressful for me anyway. I swear there's some sort of mint scent added to this one, this transparent texture paste. It just smells like mint to me. I do have very sensitive nose, but I don't know. Tell me what you think if you've ever used this. Do you think it smells like mint, or am I just crazy? Oops. So yeah, I will do a few parts of this video. While this is drying, I will paint the chipboard, and then I will be back with more. I think I got just enough out for what I'm doing here. Let's see, I'm trying to go around the knob. Okay, I think I have successfully done that. All right, let me take all of this off carefully. So Debbie, if you're watching this, I hope you're not appalled that I gave you credit for teaching me everything I know. All right, carefully off of the, okay, texture paste on my shirt. All right, let me set this somewhere and pull this off. There we go. I have got a mess to clean up, let me tell you. All right, yeah, I think that's fine. Sorry if my head got in there. It got a little bit messed up when I pulled the paper off, but I'm actually just gonna let that dry like that. It'll just give it, you know, some more depth and character. I think that's gonna look really cool. I can't wait for it to dry. I think that's gonna be very fun. There, and then obviously we have you know, our chipboard that will kind of, you know, cover up any blank spaces and such. Yeah, all right, I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna let you go. So and I will, like I said, I'm gonna paint my chipboard, and then I'll be back with another video. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye.